we are at JD Performance. Got rid of some silencing somewhere in the exhaust. Oh, but what a lovely road. We should come here more often. You can feel that oomph. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by AutoTopNL. My name is Max, and today we are at JD Performance in Germany, a tuning company, to drive their awesome BMW M850i. Now, I've driven the M850 in several different configurations. Of course, we've done the M550i twice as well, so I'm very familiar with this car, and I hope you guys have seen one of those videos and at least know what's going on with this car. So I'm going to focus on the tune today. Of course, we're going to walk around it, show you the spec we've got it in, show you the changes that JD Performance have made, and after that we'll take it for a drive on this beautiful road towards the Autobahn for an Autobahn blast. Now, we are in a place we don't know. It's the first time here, so I don't actually know what the Autobahn is going to be like. On the way here, it was quite busy, just managing expectations here. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to receive updates when we upload a new video. And go check out JD Performance on YouTube. They have a YouTube channel with some very cool videos explaining what they do and stuff. So go check them out and give them a follow on Instagram as well. So let's do a lap around the car, because we have a beautiful color. I believe this is Barcelona blue. It is actually a really good color for the 8 series, combined with, of course, the black kidney grille, some carbon fiber in the front bumper and down there as well. It's a really beautiful combination with that Barcelona blue. It also has some different wheels. So we've got these MB design wheels, 21 inch. They actually, well, they fit the car pretty well, I would say. They are massive, and these tires are super skinny. Continental Sport Contact 6, but they are so skinny. So this is actually a 255/30 wheel, 21 inch, as I said. Behind that, we've got the M Performance brakes, of course, standard on the M850i, and it also has been lowered a bit. So you can see that this is quite low now, but it does look cool, I think. Moving on, we've got some JD Performance stickers on the side. Instagram account jdperformance.de, go check them out. At the rear, we've got a 295 section tire, 21 inch. And at the rear, we've got, of course, the beautiful diffuser with carbon fiber. And they actually changed the stock exhaust on this car, so they have made it louder. I think they got rid of some silencing somewhere in the exhaust, and they fitted it with these Akrapovic carbon fiber tips as well, which fit nicely with the carbon fiber diffuser inserts. Yeah, it's a really good look. I really like this car. It's such a beautiful car, and I think that this Barcelona blue, it suits this car really well. Beautiful lines, you can see those hips. Absolutely gorgeous. Of course, we've got the little carbon fiber spoiler as well, and the carbon fiber double bubble roof. Really beautiful. Now, for the serious stuff, we've got the 4.4 liter V8 biturbo engine, codename N63, with stock 530 horsepower, 750 Nm of torque, and 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 3.7 seconds. Now, that is already really nice and quick, but the guys at JD Performance have turned it up a little bit, so it now delivers 720 horsepower and 950 Nm of torque. 0 to 100 we've been able to do a 3.35 measurement, so that is freaking quick, and that is freaking powerful, and that is just with a remap. So yeah, it is a simple tune, but I think the results will be quite dramatic. Now, let's take a listen to that exhaust as well. I've said this before, I actually think that the M850i sounds better than the M8. I just do. It's lower, it's deeper, it's more V8-y to the M8's you know, a little bit too synthetic maybe, I don't know. But now, especially with this exhaust that they fiddled with, this is comfort mode. That is a good sound. Now let's put it in sport. That is a proper V8 sound. Really, really, really nice. I absolutely love that. It fits this car so well, that V8, because it's like a little bit lazy. You have that deep sound, and it's this big ass coupe that you just want to cruise in. And yet BMW have been able to ensure that this car handles like a BMW should, with the help of some electronic trickeries like four-wheel steering, because this car weighs something like 1900 kilos, so it is a heavy fella. But wow, especially the torque, that is very, very strong. And it's already cool to feel that it's cool to feel, you can immediately feel that you still have that same character of the M850i. It's still that big, a little bit lazy GT car, but just a whole lot faster. So here we are at the start of a pretty damn cool road, and well, we're here to see what this car feels like. Of course, it's been lowered and it has those massive wheels, so you do feel that. You do feel every little irregularity in the road, but you also feel more of what's going on underneath you than you would in a stock M850i, which, as I said, is more like a GT. This big wheel and skinny rubber does make you feel like you do have a little bit more contact with the road. Now the power, of course, is way too much for a road like this. 720 horsepower, 950 Newton meters, but it is nice that you can keep it in like third and fourth gear. It is a big car though, and this is not the biggest road. It's not that wide, so the car does feel big. But as I said, with that four-wheel steering trickery, they did try to make it feel smaller than it actually is, and that also makes it feel more nimble, and of course that power also helps. So it now feels even more nimble, or even less heavy. So another beautiful hairpin going up. Wow. It is a beautiful road. It is quite narrow though, so you do have to pay attention. But wow. And this is a really cool car to drive a road like this, because it does feel like it's gone a little bit more towards the supercar territory and a little bit away from the GT. And on the way down, I'll open the windows a little bit so you can hear, maybe hear that exhaust a little bit better through the woods here. Oh, damn, that's fast. Oh, it is very, very, very powerful. Oh, but what a lovely road. We should come here more often. Oh, you do feel those brakes struggling a little bit, but there is just so much grip available with that X-Drive system. You do really feel that is rear biased, so you do feel like you're driving a rear-wheel drive car right up until the moment you absolutely floor it and you feel like you're catapulted out of a corner, and you're like, okay, well, if I did that in a rear-wheel drive car, I would be backwards on this road. Yeah, it is a super impressive car, and I have to say that the guys at JD Performance have really unleashed the potential of this car, because we know that, you know, this engine, there's a lot more in there. It's just a known fact, you know. We know that there's a lot more in there, and this feels really nice, especially combined with that exhaust. They've done a great job on that as well. I mean, listen to how angry that sounds, and it's got a little bit of a flutter in there as well, which is a really good thing to have in a V8 sound. So we are back at the village now. Let's take it to the Autobahn to see what it's like. So what is the result of all this tuning at the unrestricted Autobahn? Well, let's put it in sport mode. Sport for the gearbox as well. And even though we are at a busier unknown piece of the German Autobahn, we are going to try to do a couple of runs, of course. And well, the result of all that tuning is that you end up with a freaking fast car. Holy moly, this is seriously fast. You do feel that it's a little bit deeper, you do feel those skinny tires. And that was already 280 kilometers an hour. That is seriously impressive. And you can really feel that power down low. You can feel that oomph that this engine has. This engine has that power, that feeling of power. Stock, of course, but with this tune, man, it shifts. Oh, man, it is very aggressive. Of course, the stock one is quite aggressive as well in sport mode, but this is, you can feel that power waiting to escape. We always find a little tunnel. That is nice. That is nice. And those M Performance brakes are actually also pretty damn good. I mean, this is quite a heavy car, but still, with this amount of speed, it is able to, you know, come to a halt at a very short distance. Okay, check this out. I mean, this is a short piece of road after this on-ramp to 68. It really doesn't need that much space. So from 0 to 250 kilometers an hour, we measured this car at 17.61 seconds, which is almost 4 seconds faster than the stock M850 coupe. So that is impressive, and that is a very nice increase in performance, I would say. It is a bit busy though, that's too bad, because we've got that M8 speedometer, of course, so we could have explored a little bit more of that speedometer, but it seems like it's not going to go our way today. But this is one hell of a tune, and this is one hell of a car to tune, because there is, you know, some reserve in that engine that you want to extract. And I also really believe that this might be the one to buy. The 850, the M850, the M550, the X5 M50, the X7 M50, they are magnificent cars. This is a magnificent drivetrain, and I truly believe that this might be the better buy if you compare it to the M models. especially if you take it to a tuning company like JD Performance and get that power up a little bit, make it feel even more powerful, but still keeping that character of the M850, that daily drivability, the comfort. If you put it in comfort mode, just relax. It's a little less ostentatious if you compare it to an M8, of course. It's a little bit more under the radar, and well, it is one of my favorite BMWs at this moment. Yeah, I don't think it's in the cards today. I'm not going to push it. You guys have seen how fast it gets up there. It is a really good tune. So if you want, like I said, if you want more information, go check them out, JD Performance. And you can also click on this button right here to go to their channel. They make some great videos, so go check it out. You can also subscribe to our channel by clicking right there, or check out this playlist or this video. Thanks guys, see you at the next one.